16 spots are up for grabs today, but already 5 people have punched their ticket into the chase. One driver has their destiny in this race, if they're going to make it or not, and the other spots going to be up for grabs at this crazy super speedway known as Orlando International Speedway. Hello everybody, welcome here to the Boundary Series for race 26, the season finale in terms of the regular season before the chase begins, and there are a lot of positions up for grabs still in the chase, and a lot's going to come down to this race. It actually is all going to come down to this race, I should say. This track, very fast, very wide, and a lot could happen in 20 laps. 3-mile racetrack, should be some fun, exciting racing. Now, the last race, I showed the points, and I put it in order of how basically where everybody stands coming into this race. Green means you're already locked in. Yellow was that you still are able to make it, and you're also able to fall out of it. Blue, when I put it on there, were the current wildcard holders coming into this race, which were Zach Buchanan, Tim Fiegel, James Silverfox, Chris Washer, James Qualls, and Sean Galligan. Those are the 6 wildcard holders at this moment. But a lot can happen, though, because Dillon Young with 2 wins, 9th in points, he could fall out and take one of those spots because he has 2 wins. Joshua Balkin could also fall out. He has a win. He's 10th in points. And Justin Perry is technically the 7th person in line for a wildcard spot, so he's the first one out in terms of the wildcard holders, but he is only 3 points behind Sean Galligan. And then there's one outsider outside the top 25 in points with the win that's still eligible to make it. That is Seth Cole. He is in 29th, but he needs a lot to go his way to make it up there. He needs those guys that have problems. He needs probably a win to get him in. And for the other drivers that are in between that, they don't have wins, and they just need to win basically or get into the top 10 in points. Danny Wells, Joshua Mudd, Steven Gonzalez, Trent Dunham, and Jessica Shelton have all locked themselves into the chase. Dillon Young he was able to, but he's just made it where he just hasn't mathematically claimed a spot yet. But he basically just needs to have a decent run, which he hasn't had in 2 races, because he's made it that close every time. So Dillon, with his 2 wins, is probably likely going to make the chase. But anyway, the Orlando 500 is what the title of the race is going to be, and this is the last race going into the chase. And I'm pretty sure it's Michael Cozy on the pole. I want to make sure. Yes, it is. Michael Cozy is the pole sitter today in the 23, and I didn't change the schemes. I kind of got lazy. I just wanted to record this because I've been putting it off for a while. So the schemes are basically the same from wherever we raced, Arlington. So Michael Cozy is on the pole today, and he is 26 in points. So he needs to get up to the top 25, and he needs to win as well. This is his first pole of the season. Andreas Allen, one of the drivers already mathematically eliminated, starts 2nd. Seth Cole right there, he starts 3rd. He's in a good spot to start. Joshua Mudd already locked in, starts 4th. Zachary Fitzwater, another driver locked out. He starts 5th. Zach Buchanan, one of the wildcard holders, the first wildcard holder, is 6th. Jack Richards, still trying to make the chase with his 83 team, former champion, starts 7th. Chris Dollerton, already locked out, is 8th. Keith Batson, who is right now 27th in points, starts 9th. And James McLeod, another former series champion, who is I just thought I saw him. Where's McLeod? 18th in points. He starts in the 10th spot. But without further ado, we're going to go racing here at Orlando International Speedway, which is coming up next.
Anything over the top today. We got a good race car.
We're going to be starting lineup over here on the side.
All we got to do is everybody carries the weight.
We're going to look through here, so everybody is starting for today's race.
Road. The last pit box is a timing
Engines have been fired. A lot to go on. I'm actually going to fast forward just a tiny bit because it's actually a long track. I'll get to there. And there we go. This is a crucial race, the regular season finale race. It's about to go green. The Orlando 500 is green. There we go. Who is going to make the chase? We're about to find out in 20 laps. Quickly, Andreas Allen tucked in behind the pole sitter, Michael Cozy, and Joshua Mudd trying to take advantage on the outside. Him and Zach Buchanan going to have a heck of a run on the outside. And again, you got to watch back here. Oh my goodness. Seth Cole's already in a horrible spot. Chris Dalton got down in line. Batson gave him a break. Again, these drivers are going to be racing hard. We're going to keep an eye on the wild card holders. We're going to keep an eye on Dillon Young. Justin Perry's the one looking out. We've got to keep an eye on Seth today as well, as he's one of the drivers with the win. We got to keep an eye on everybody else though as well, because somebody can pick up their first win and that could be huge in terms of making the chase. So a lot of drivers that need a win. They're outside the top 10 in points right now, but not the leader. Joshua Mudd, not really second place. Zach Buchanan, they both have wins. Mudd's already locked in. Buchanan's already wild card holder. He's in the first spot. He needs just a solid run. He maybe can get in the top 10 in points, and he'll definitely make it in his rookie season. He goes the inside of Joshua Mudd for the race lead. And there's a separation back here. Jacob Lawler, Sean Henley. He's trying to get his first win of the season along with Lawler. Here's Alex Drayton up here. Tim Fiegel, one of the wildcard holders, and James McLeod is also another driver like Henley, his teammate, trying to get a win to make the chase. And there was a separation back here. I believe it's about, let's see, 8th place it looks like. There's Trent Dunham. I think he started in the back. He's already up in the top 10. He was, oh, and the caution is out. Oh, and they wrecked Sky Commons. Oh, it's Ian Dutta. 4th in points. Doesn't have a win. Michael Norman's involved. Noah Boggs. That's Michael Cozy, the pole sitter, got involved. Michael Norman, there's Zachary Fitzwater. Batson was involved. Dillon Young got involved in the wreck again. He just needed to finish the race, and this is not what he's looking for. Aaron Reed, the 41 car, that was 11th in points, and he's done. Dillon Young is done. Oh my goodness. Anybody else get caught up in the wreck? There's Steve Gonzalez. He's already locked in, but he got some damage. Cody Lamas, yes, Lamas got damage. I believe these two guys got through it. I think everybody else might have got away from the wreck. Oh no, Sean Galligan got damaged. That's the last wildcard holder right now. He's got the front end buckled up on the SKF Ford. Don't know if anybody else got any damage. There's Justin Perry. Looks like everybody else is okay. But wow, that just changed the complexity of this. The complexity of this race has just been changed big time. The caution is out, and a lot of chase hopefuls that were trying to make it in got caught up in the wreck. And now that Dillon Young got caught up in the wreck, that's bad news for the wildcard driver, because there's a good chance he's going to follow the top 10 in points, and he's going to get one of those spots more than likely now, because he has 2 wins. So that's going to doom people like Sean Galligan and Justin Perry, and even Seth Cole, who are one of the bottom drivers trying to get a wildcard spot. So the first twist of today's race has already took place, as we are under caution, only on lap 4 of 20. Let's go back and see what happened. And it looks like it was a huge wreck in the back. We gotta go back and see what happened now. Let's go back and check the replay. Now I'm not quite sure where this starts. Let's go up to about where the 41 is. There's Keith Batson ahead of him. Aaron Reed right behind him. Dillon Young right behind him. Is there gonna be contact here? Reed has a run on the inside of Batson. Oh, the 99 came down and they hooked right down to Michael Norman. Right in front of Dillon Young, nowhere to go. Or the pole sitter Michael Cozy. There's Sky Commons. Cozy almost flipped. Oh, he's up on the side of his car. Oh, he's up in the catch fence. Look at the 23. Michael Cozy is dying. Oh, that looks familiar. I think somebody would know about that wreck. Oh my goodness, he is riding the wall. I think Cozy actually is going to start barrel rolling down the track. Noah Boggs, Dillon Young's teammate got involved. Cody Lamas almost got through it, got into Zachary Fitzwater. Steven Gonzalez is going to run into Noah right there. As the 23 continues to flip. There's Fitzwater, Norman, Batson, Ian Dutta back here got involved. We got to see what happened to 4th in points. This is not good for Ian. He could really fall out, possibly. It's not likely, but go back here and see what happened to him. Just watching everybody back here. Man, the track just blocked from that point on. The 20 car, Red Bell really got away from that. Very lucky. So did Justin Perry. Everybody just kind of got washed up the track. Oh, Seth Cole did get involved in the 52. Danny Wells also spun. Seth might got a lot of damage from that, actually. He got hit by James Qualls. That's another wildcard holder. And Sean Galligan. A couple of the wildcard holders right now got involved. There's Dutta. He got backed into by a couple of drivers. And then the 83 right here. Jack Richards also got collected in this wreck with Aaron Reed. I think he was just kind of hung up. He got hit by Danny Wells. But that's just crazy looking at this wreck. So the first big one took place just now, and took a lot of people in pretty bad situations in the points, and just crucial ones. Just got caught up in that wreck, and Dillon Young being involved in that was probably the biggest hit, because that's really going to alter the wild card race for sure. The wild card holders cannot be happy with that situation. Just a misjudgment on the 99's part to come down in front of the 41. Caused a huge crash today. And that's what the caution was out for. As we get ready to go back to green flag racing, and we'll update the field and see where everybody is now, as Zach Buchanan is the race leader here in the Orlando 500. Alright guys, we are back, and we have a few cars that dropped out of the race. They include Sky Commons, Michael Cozy, Noah Boggs. Dillon Young's going to end up 39th today. Again, another bad finish, but we'll have to see where everything goes and how it falls. The green flag's back out. Cody Lamas, Aaron Reed, who's 11th in points, is going to end up 37th. His chase hopes are probably over. Ian Dutta, 4th in points, will end up 36th. And Dillon Young, like I said, was 9th, I should say. So he's probably going to follow the top 10 for sure now. Michael Norman, Zachary Fitzwater all fell out. Everybody else continued on in the back. James Qualls has a lot of damage. He was the 5th wildcard holder, so this is not what he needed. Seth Cole got involved in the wreck. There's Steve Gonzalez, who was already locked into the chase. Sean Galligan looks like he got the damage fixed on the 12 car, so he might be able to stay up with the pack possibly. So a little bit of a buckle on the 8 car as well. Joshua Walken, who's 10th in points. It looks like he's keeping up with the pack and everything. There's Jessica Shelton, another driver locked in. Justin Perry is up at the front of the pack, basically. Up in that front pack, trying to hang on to the draft from his teammate Red Bell. Those Gibbs cars are trying to make the chase, along with their other teammate, Cole Dowley, who is, where is he, 18? Oh man, they're getting really close up here. And look at Sean Henley, he was almost involved. Well, no, he wasn't involved in the wreck. Never mind. Thought he was. Wow, they're really hugging the bottom now. Henley's led last time by, and here comes Charles Jackson to his inside. I was looking through there. I was looking for Cole Dowley, the other Gibbs car. Oh, there he is. He's on the outside. I forgot what paint scheme he was in. He's in the Pretzel M&M's car. He's up there behind Henley. And Joseph Lombard, who started dead last in this race, is already up here before halfway leading the race. Lombard, a former winner this season, but already out of the contention for the chase. Just trying to go out there and win races now in that 24. Just battling his teammate Charles Jackson. Oh, and there they go. Silver Fox got turned. Dowley was involved. Drayden, Joshua Mudd. Shelton is riding the wall. She kept going. Oh, man. Now here comes the rest of the pack. Oh, my goodness. It's amazing how you do 5 test races and they don't wreck at all, and then you do the real race and they all want to just die. And Sheldon is blowing up. Silver Fox, another wildcard holder. He was the 3rd in line for the wildcard spot. He got caught up in the wreck. Tim Walsh was involved. Cole Dowley, who was 7th in points, got caught up. Walsh is 13th in points. And after all that, Ryan Acosta ended up leading the way back to the line. Man. Henley got some damage. There's Gonzalez, he's destroyed now. Carpenter got caught up. There's Tim Fiegel. He was 2nd in the wildcard race. He got caught up. James McLeod. He was trying to get in. Joshua Collard. There's Dowley. There's Drayden. Jessica Shelton, I think, is done. Yeah, she is. Looking back here, Sean Galligan got caught up in it. Joshua Mudd, Zach Buchanan. Man, oh man. Well, this race kind of turned into a wreck fest pretty quickly, but I don't know what it's going to do for the battle for the chase spots. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting this kind of a race on my deciding to. I don't know. Oh, let's just go check the replay because I don't know what to say right now. As they were riding side by side, Drayden and Dunham actually making contact right here, and that was leading trouble. They went down and clipped the 91 of James Silverfox. Trent Dunham somehow avoided it. Drayden went up the track, right into Joshua Mudd. He clipped Cole Dowley. Tim Fiegel had nowhere to go, nor did McLeod. And Fiegel comes down and clips Jessica Shelton. That's what caught her car, well, not on fire, but smoking. As you can tell, my commentary is pretty bad. I haven't done this in a while, and Shelton drifts in the corner. And then it just got worse right here. As everybody else starts come flying in, this Randy Carpenter runs into his teammate. And then I think Buchanan's going to get hit again. This is not good for Buchanan. Danny Wells snuck by. Jack Richards did. Oh, Tim Walsh, nowhere to go. McLeod just got clobbered. There's Joshua Collard. Galligan's going to have nowhere to go. He's going to go right into... Oh, he got clipped right there, right into the 27. Gonzalez comes plowing in there. Let's see where... Gotta see the 12 car again. And Galligan got clipped by the 88 right there, and that sent him into the 27. Then Gonzalez runs right into the side of the 39, and right into the 27. I think that's all that got involved right there. Well, that's about all I can say right there that happened. Let's go back to the race and get back to green. And we are back, just about to go back to green. Drivers that fell out of the race after that wreck include Sean Galligan, who was a wildcard holder, Tim Walsh, Jessica Shelton, Zach Buchanan, another wildcard holder, Zach Buchanan, Joshua Mudd, Alex Drayden, Cold Alley, Randy Carpenter, Tim Fiegel, another one, Steven Gonzalez, James McLeod, Joshua Collard, and James Silverfox are out of this race. We have 20 cars left. James Quall is probably the happiest of the people because he is in 20th place, and he probably is in good shape now to make the chase, even without the hood. The field has been depleted, so I don't see how we can have a huge wreck, but I've been wrong a million times before. Hey, that's a pretty cool camera. I didn't know about this one. But looking up through here, people in the best shape. Justin Perry, talked about him. He has to be in a wild card position right now. He's ahead of Galligan. I know he's ahead of Qualls, Silverfox, Fiegel, and Buchanan. The other wildcard holder we really haven't talked about, that wildcard holder is Chris Washer, who's still in this race. He's had a dismal second half of the season, but right now he's running 15th, and he's running pretty good. He needed just to survive this race, and it's looking like it's going to be a good run for him. Again, this wildcard race is going to get pretty tight after this race is over, how it's looking. And it looks like about the top 8 cars have separated themselves from the pack. The people really battling for chase position right now, you can count Acosta in that, Jacob Lawler are trying to win races, Charles Jackson as well. Red Bell is trying to stay in the top 10 in points. She's basically all but locked in at this point. She was 6th in points coming into this race. Justin Perry trying to lock up a spot through wild card. Tony Blazer, who won at Darlington's, up here once again. Trent Dunham's already locked in. People just going up there just to win, like Lombard is just up there because he's already out of contention. There's Qualls, Batson, Seth Cole looks like he is off the pace. He's in 18th, not what he was looking for. He probably needs a lot more help, and he probably needs to win this race. Saw Danny Wells right there, the points leader. Not had a great race, but he survived. And this second pack's not really catching that front pack anymore. That's the other winner from 2 races ago at Bristol, Michael Walton right here with Joshua Balkin, who's still alive in this race. Andreas Allen, Chris Dollarton, Sean Henley needs to get up there and win this race if he wants to get in. Henley is 16th in points right now, unless he can find a way to get to the top 10 in points, which is possible, but he needs to probably be closer up to the pack. Chris Washer, Tim Freilich as well back here. Right now Acosta's leading the way. Charles Jackson almost got into Jacob Lawler. And wow, this race is almost over. Only had 3.5 laps to go. At this rate, Lawler, Acosta need to win. Perry would love to get a second win. He won at Talladega, so his only win this season came at a plate track. So that was what Perry has going for him. But where he's at right now, a top 8 finish would definitely give him a chance to make the chase. Acosta came into this race 23rd in points. Jacob Lawler came in here 25th in points. Acosta was 9 points behind Galligan for the final spot. In points-wise, he would be only 9 points behind Galligan. So if he won this race, he would leapfrog Perry, I believe, and Galligan, and possibly James Qualls. It's going to be close. And Jacob Lawler, he's a little bit further back, so you need a lot more help. But Acosta is doable for this 16 car. I believe Acosta won, I think it was at Coca-Cola last season, so his last one came on a plate track as well. Right now they can't find any way around him, and Charles Jackson's going to do everything he can. He's got his teammate behind him. Charles right now is 24th in points, and he's going to go for the lead right here. If he has anything going for him right now, it's that teammate right behind him, that 24, to help him try to possibly win this race and possibly get into the chase. And like I said, the top 8 have definitely left the pack. These guys are not going to be able to catch up, it looks like. At this point, the caution comes out, the race is over. It almost looks like a tandem at the front. Acosta's getting help from Lawler, and Jackson's getting help from Lombard. And Lawler's going to go to the outside. He got no help whatsoever. Red Bell left him out, and that's not what Lawler needed if he was going to go for the win. That was horrible timing for that. And now Acosta slips up. Jackson has the lead. coming off turns 3 and now off turn number 4. Jackson is going to receive the white flag. He hasn't won in 2 seasons at New Hampshire in season 4. The white flag is out for Jackson. Can he hang on and win this race? He's trying to block both lanes of traffic. He's coming down back in front of his teammate. I don't think he's going to be able to hold off Lombard. Here he comes. Lombard to the inside. They got the preferred area on the outside, though, with all the drivers. As soon as I said that, they were trying to ditch the 5 car. Now they're 3 wide for the lead. Acosta, and they're coming up on James Qualls. Oh, no. I don't know who's going to get caught up behind him. It didn't look like anybody did. Lombard got around it pretty easily. Here comes Justin Perry. He's kind of on Lombard, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. As they're coming off the final corner, the driver had nothing to lose in the front pack. Joseph Lombard is going to win the Orlando 500 here at the Orlando International Speedway. Oh, the one driver that him or Blazer, I guess, were the only 2 really kind of irrelevant in the situation to win the race. But Lombard, nonetheless, gets his 2nd win of his career and 2nd of the season. He won back at Dover. Not in contention to make the chase anymore, but he did pick up his 2nd win. But unfortunately, it was a little too late in the season. But Lombard can still celebrate the win today. Great run for the 24. And Justin Perry definitely has to be in a wild card position now. Ends up 2nd place. That is a huge break for that 11 car. I think he'll take that 2nd place finish. Jackson had the lead going for him, but he got caught up in the wrong line, and everybody started separating, and he ends up 3rd. Acosta 4th. Jacob Lawler 5th. Don't think those 3 are going to make the chase. Blazer 6th. Trent Dunham 7th. Red Bell, I believe, will make the chase, finishing 8th today. Chris Washer ends up 9th. Washer probably was going to make the chase as well. And Chris Dollarton round out the top 10. There's Joshua Balkin back here in 11th. I think the 8 car is safe to make the chase in his rookie season. As I look at everybody, I think everybody's crossed the line at this point. Yes, they have. Go ahead and save this. I haven't saved a race in a while, as you can see. But the race is now official. Lombard is the winner today. As Seth is driving around the track still. I don't know why. But it's going to be interesting. We'll have to take a look at this after and tally up the points, see who made and who didn't. See, Balkin ended up 11th. There's Henley. I think his chances to make it are over. It's going to be close, though. I have to go back and look. See, some people might jump in the top 10. I don't know. Like Walton, Tim Freilich, Andreas Allen, and you got points there, Danny Wells, Jack Richards, Keith Batson, Seth Cole, and James Qualls, who was right there at the end of the race, went a lap down. And you look at the rest of your field, people that wrecked out. Not sure where everybody's going to match up or where they're going to be at the end of this, but nonetheless, we'll have to just wait till the end of the video, and I'll tally up the points, see where everybody is. But that is it for this regular season. It is over, and now the chase can begin. But I want to announce one thing. The chase might be postponed for a little bit. I'm getting close to the end of my college semester, and I want to focus on that and work and other things as well. So the chase might be put off for maybe closer to May. I know I've kind of been gone anyway, but I'd rather just officially make it a break, or a little bit of a mini hiatus until I get back and I have more free time, and then I'll focus on the chase, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys for watching this video. Congrats to Joseph Lombard and the whole 24 Panasonic team for winning today's race. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to keep up with the channel and the series, and yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you guys for watching this race. I'll see you guys for the chase for Season 6. The field will be revealed at the end of this video, so you can see who made and who didn't. And good luck to the 16 competitors that are going to be racing for the Mountain Race Series Championship here in Season 6. Until then, bye! Probably not, but I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope you liked this video for today. I will see you guys next time, very soon, and thanks for watching this diecast video. I'll see you guys later. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Bye! The lifetime way. Wow. How did I get up there? Oh, this is impossible. The Country Roadhead Radio Review. This is going to be a problem. And Brian Acosta. P200 runs John Dillon up the hill. Justin Perry's on his back bumper. He's going to get wrecked. Oh, he gets pinned behind the 51. That's all it takes. John Dillon's going back to victory lane. This time the Mountain Race Series. John Dillon takes the Daytona 500.